find oil, find an oil that's near and dear to your heart that you're resonating with for this busy, busy week that everyone is having. And let's just go through our meditation. Do some deep inhales. And over your heart, if you wish. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. Last deep inhale. I'm doing the best that I can. All right, we have a few people in the waiting room. Let me let them in. And we are going to get started. It is October 25th. This is our Wednesday night biz call. And Andy Sherlin, or just Sherlin, is going to take us through some of our oily product education. So let me get to the slides. Andy, you have co-host privileges? I think you do. Let me know if you don't. I'm going to share the slides. All right.
Just checking in. I don't think one of my, oh, it is active. Okay, perfect. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Cool. So we're just going to get started. I wanted to share that this week, well, last week actually, I was starting to try to figure out what I need to order for next month, you know, go through the house, what products am I missing and stuff. And I noticed I was really low on Abode dishwashing soap. I went, oh, okay, I got to order because I have no backup. Lo and behold, it's not available, right? So I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And all of a sudden I thought, hello, we have doTERRA On Guard, right? Why do I need to panic? Okay, so here's the, doggone it now. Oh, my slide's not going forward. How is that not? Oh, you're making it for me. Okay, good. Good
You
job.
want me to do it for you? Is that okay?
Yeah, no, go right ahead. Can you hear me okay? Because
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna play this because I thought it was really, really fabulous how I totally didn't think about On Guard as a cleaning for my dishes, right? Can you guys hear anything?
Popular blends of doTERRA. Its uplifting cinnamon citrus aroma is enjoyed by the whole family. It is used for its aromatic benefits, as an internal supplement, and for its effectiveness as a topical cleansing aid. This all-natural essential oil blend protects against environmental and seasonal threats and purifies the air. 5 key oils make up the protective blend. Spicy and sweet cinnamon essential oil is known to promote a healthy immune system and can also help freshen bread. Wild orange and clove have powerful antioxidant properties, and both help support healthy immune system function. The fresh citrus kick of wild orange is emotionally uplifting and adds to the appeal of the blend. Eucalyptus and rosemary support healthy respiratory function and have energizing and uplifting aromas. The combination of essential oils and doTERRA On Guard make it a powerful protective blend that is as pleasing as it is therapeutic. Use it to promote healthy respiratory function and support your body's immune system. Rub it on the bottom of your children's feet each morning before school, or diffuse at home to purify the air during times when environmental and seasonal threats are high. If you like doTERRA On Guard Protective Blend, you may also enjoy the other products in the doTERRA On Guard product family.
Oh, I love how Kanani says, give me all the on guard, right? It's so true. So next slide, you're going to see that, there's just different ways for us to think about this product line. It's biodegradable, and it's safe to use, and it eliminates odors, and it's perfect for, I'm talking specifically about the On Guard cleaner concentrate, because I was forgetting about On Guard as our base product. So I really started to think, wow, that makes such a difference to go back to the stuff that we know we have that can be traded out for what we might think is our new and best, right? The abode line, which we all love, but here it is. And if you move to the next slide, you'll see that, how we need to rethink about On Guard cleaner is not just about cleaning, which is great, you can go forward, but it's also got multi-purposes, right? So you can do dishes, you can do bathrooms, and I think Kanani uses this, if I'm not mistaken, a lot for her boys' baseball stuff, right? And boys and all kids, right, growing up, dirty, smelly, all that kind of stuff, right? So I'm really, really happy that I got reminded about this. And here's the other thing. The primary benefits are not just because they're, helping us to keep things clean and safe, but also it cleanses without the preservatives or harsh chemicals, which is our whole purpose of moving to natural solutions to our lives, right? So I think that that's really important for us to go for. And the reality is you save a lot of money by using this product. I just put the ingredients in here real quick because I think we forget sometimes how the smells in this, or the fragrances that are in this oil, really, really are beautiful. And they're very warm and inviting, just in time for our new season. Next slide, where we will have the ability to make foods with it, right? It's also that thing where we have, we forget that you can do a lot more with the oils, not the cleaner. You can't cook with the cleaner, but you can definitely cook using the oils. I see Bernice going, no, don't do that. But I had made myself some popcorn the other night, and I made my little popcorn with doTERRA oils and a little bit of honey, I have to say. It was just great, and just inviting the new season of holidays coming around. So it's the perfect oil to start cleaning with again. Not that abode is bad, but it's just inviting the smells that we're going to use for the holiday seasons. So that was my little reminder for us to be good to ourselves and use our On Guard, especially for this time of year where we're susceptible to getting illnesses and stuff. Yeah.
I know
Any questions?
the chat is going off a little bit. Well, I know I'm going off on guard particularly, but I'll just read the chat. Erin actually wants to know when the wipes will be back. Erin, we're not sure. I think they're going to revamp it, like the packaging, because there was some hiccups with it, like the wipes drying out a little bit. So I don't think we have an actual date on that, but I am with you. I need wipes ASAP, but you can make your own. So you can make your own with the On Guard concentrate. That's kind of what I've been doing. We all love On Guard. It is going off in the chat basically. And what Auntie Sherlyn was talking about was I use the On Guard concentrate as a stain remover. So like I seriously need to buy it by the case during baseball season, because it does not last in my house. It is insane. And yep, Bernice said the holidays are here. So cinnamon, clove, that's all the fun stuff that we love in On Guard. If anybody has a good recipe, just whatever, like there was pancakes, there was popcorn up there, like pop it in the chat for a good recipe that you love. I like to just do simple, like I cut up apples and I soak it in On Guard and lemon oil just for like a couple minutes. And that's the kids' treat, like that's their snack. And it helps the apples not to turn brown so quickly. So, and it's really, really, really good. Like, oh gosh, it's so good. So that's my little recipe that I want to share with all of you.
Thanks for that recipe because I have some apples that I need to cut up.
So good. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. I can go on and on about On Guard. I feel like I can do a whole class about On Guard. We all could do a whole class, right? Go check out the On Guard family, multiple products out there. So thank you for that. We're gonna move into our biz portion. So I will share my screen and just keep the chat going. If you got thoughts and ideas, just go ahead and pop it in the chat. Where is my screen? Oh, that's not it. Sorry, hold on. I got all kinds of things happening here. Oh, hold on. There we go. I was like, why do I see Fortnite? My kid was on my computer. Okay, you guys can see this? Okay, moving on to our biz portion. Sorry about that. See when my child uses my computer. We are going to talk about something that we actually have talked about in the past, but it's been a while and we often use this acronym, and I know we have some new faces on here, so it's a good little review for us old timers and then a nice explanation for our new faces that are on here. So pipes, how to keep your doTERRA business moving forward? And we've all said it. I feel like we've all said it. My pipes are broken. My pipes are clogged. My pipes this. So this is what we're talking about. We're not talking about like the actual pipes in our home. We're talking about our business pipes. So what does this stand for? It's right there. First P is prepare, invite, present, enroll, and support. And I'm not going to go in depth with each one. I actually want to focus on the second P, which is present, and then the S tonight. That's what we're going to focus on. So the second P, present. This is all about classes or education, how you want to present, how you want to educate. And there's all different ways and all different styles. You guys all know we have a calendar that comes out every month with classes that the leadership team will do, whether it's 101 or we'll get to Marissa's lifestyle overview that's going to happen tomorrow. So we have all kinds of classes that are available, but super awesome thing about this business is that you can do your own class. You can create your own class, and it may just be like a one-on-one. Like you have a girlfriend or a coworker and let's meet at Starbucks. Let's have some coffee and I want to just talk to you about like my top 5 favorite oils. Or you're on your lunch break and you're in the lunchroom and you're putting on some Breathe because whatever, you have a runny nose or you're congested. Those are all ways to educate. These are all ways to present to your coworker or whoever it is. I know with presenting, it does come with some nervous feelings, a little bit of anxiety sometimes. And you're in your wonderful and beautiful comfort zone. And sometimes this has to push you out of that comfort zone. And you're like, ah. But if a big class or a medium-sized class makes you feel nervous, don't pass up the opportunity to share just one-on-one. That's the beautiful thing. So I'm going to actually turn this over to one of my girls. I'm going to turn it over to Kehao. I think she's on here. And I just want her to share with one of her new builders that's also on here about presenting and comfort zone. Go ahead, Kehao.
Sorry, it's kind of dark here. Let me turn on the light. There we go. Hi everyone. So so Kanan just asked me to share my part of pipes that I recently worked on with one of my new builders. So my new builder Tony is on tonight. Tony is actually my really good friend. Um, she is Kanani and I's classmate. Oh, and Erin's on here tonight too. And so, you know, we've been friends forever. We've known each other since elementary school. And um, Tony actually came to one of my classes that I had at my house many years ago, many moons ago. Um, and she started using oils pretty much right away. But she never did the business part of it. She was very much like a product of the products, and she used anything and everything. And she always asked, you know, would text me and ask what's good for this and what's good for that. And she's very much a sharer, so she was always a casual sharer, and got her mom and her dad on oils, and her husband and her in-laws and all her coworkers and everything. And a few months ago, I had kind of more of a placeholder decide that she didn't want to be a placeholder anymore. And so I reached out to Tony and I said, hey, you're so awesome in using all of the doTERRA things, and you're such a great sharer. Do you want to jump into the biz part with me and just kind of try it out? And without hesitation, she was like, yep, I'm in. And so I got her on board, and it was actually when we were at convention, and we had like that, like we do on our calls every so often, that time to work, yeah, like just get out your phones and just, I think they actually, it was a challenge actually, but um you know, things were not working, whatever. But that's actually when I text Tony and I was like, hey, um, I want you to come to convention next year, and there's all these great things happening, and I want you to have a class when I get back, and blah, 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 blah. And she was like, yes, 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 yes. So I was super excited and I was like, okay, awesome. And so we chose a date, we kind of planned everything, and she kind of took off from there. She like texted all her family and her coworkers and her friends and kind of everything, and she set it all up, and I just kind of showed up at her house. And it's actually been a while since I've done like a in-person class with like a bunch of people. Like I more so do one-on-ones and things like that. So I showed up and she like had everything prepared, and she had like a whole table of poo-poos out, and she was she was super organized. She had all her oils out, her display table and everything. And she actually was on the phone calling people like, don't forget, tonight is my class and blah blah blah. And of everybody that she had invited, only two people showed up. And so she was feeling really discouraged and really disappointed that all of these people, you know, didn't at least show up to support her. But that was okay. We, instead of like having a whole class, we just all kind of gathered around the poo poo table, which made it even better because then we could eat and talk at the same time. And I just started presenting for her. But the great thing about that whole activity, or that whole like situation, was even though she was like not ready to have her own class or teach her own class herself, and I was there to actually teach the class. She has so many experiences with the oils and so many of her own stories that anything I mentioned, she was able to just jump in there and add her own kind of 2 cents and her own experience behind whatever it was that we were talking about. And so it wasn't just me there presenting and telling everybody this is this and this is this and this is how you use oils and all of those things. It was Tony, you know, giving her giving her own experience with all of those oils, because those ultimately, those people that were there are her friends, and although I can talk about my experiences, it really means more to them when it comes from her. So it was really great that it was more of an not an more of an intimate setting, because then we could just sit there and share and talk about it and smell the oils and try the deep blue and all of those things. So she got those two people super interested in the oils, and um although they haven't enrolled yet, they are both very interested, and just waiting for the right time. Like, sometimes you're not going to always have people sign up and enroll right there at your classes. Sometimes they just need time, and it just needs to be right for them. um she also had people that didn't show up that inquired about different products and like the promos and things like that. So she's in constant communication with those people, and she's already done one follow-up with them. um and we like to Tony and I text like pretty much every day anyway. But she did like such a great job for her very first class, and I'm so happy that she said yes. And she although she didn't know like what to necessarily present in her class, like she uses the products enough, and she's a product of the products enough, so that she has a passion for all of those things that we're talking about anyway. So I asked her to be on here tonight so that we could kind of tag team about how she thinks her class went, and kind of how she feels about it too. So Tony, if you want to jump in.
Tony?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, hi.
Yes.
Hi. Sorry, just learning how to use the Zoom thing. Don't know how to do it, so please be patient. Um, yeah, I was kind of upset that um my family, especially knowing that I am very proud about my product, they didn't show up. But my two friends that I talk to them every now and then, and I'm so excited. Like one of the person that came, he comes over every now and then. Excuse me, I'm teary-eyed. Um, he came over like a couple nights and he'll be getting sick. And this is, I think, when you guys were on conference. And I was like, oh, hell no, you're not gonna get sick on me. Like, let me get you something. So I gave him some Tri-Ease. And he was already drinking. And the amazing thing was that he was drinking alcohol. He took that Tri-Ease and he's like, oh my God, I can breathe. He went home and he was like, I want that product, and just that alone, and he knowing the fact that he can go home and drink alcohol still yet and take the product was like another good testimony for me. Um, my friend Miley, that also came, she's always been wanting to join doTERRA, but just didn't know when and how to join. So inviting her to come over, she got up from her nap and came rushing from Paia up to Pukalani to come to my class. And we're trying to schedule another class with her with her Micronesian community. Um just just her getting excited about it and having more people that's not even like not knowing it yet. She said, let me like learn how to use the products. And then if it goes for good with me, because I have to be the test bunny, then they'll do it in themselves. That's a good thing for me to know that they want to come into doTERRA. And then I'm still also trying to set up a meeting with my in-laws. My sister-in-law and my mother-in-law also uses the products, but they're still iffy. Like they don't know it yet. And whatever I have at home or whatever I have on hand, I'll be like, here, take this deep blue, or here's some On Guard or some Breathe for your kids. That's what they know of. But I want them to learn more and get them into the doTERRA family as well. So I'm excited for that. And also going to the conference, I can't wait for that too.
Yay. We're
You.
so excited too. Thank you for sharing, Tony.
Thanks,
Well,
you
thank you,
guys.
Yes,
Cacao, and
yes,
everyone.
yes. And we actually talked a lot about Kanani that night because Tony's friends are like drinkers, and I was like, "Oh, you guys don't even know our other good friend Kanani. She drinks all the time and she uses her oils in her Coronas and everything." So we were totally like hyping it up, like Tony said, like they were amazed, because if you take prescription medication, you can't, a lot of times you can't take it with alcohol, and then you can't drive and all of those things, and they were just amazed that like they don't interact with each other, and they're plant based, and all of those things. So it was really great to be able to share all of that with them. And um we talked like one of her friends was like, "Oh, I'm looking for omega vitamins." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, we have omegas. Let me tell you about the omegas." So good job, honey. Yes. So it was like the more that we talked, the more things they became interested and asking about, like proteins and everything. So it was really great to have that intimate setting and be able to share all of those things with them. So basically what I'm trying to say is, even if you plan this whole class and you invite all of these people, and you do feel disappointed and hurt that not everybody shows up, it can still be a success, and you can still put that interest into people's minds that are there, and then share with those that weren't able to make it. And then perhaps Bernice said that turmeric oil tastes like whiskey. Oh, I should give that to my husband, then he likes whiskey. um
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know if you're done with your thought, but I
no,
just wanted
no,
to
no, that's
say,
okay. That's
um,
okay. Yeah. So
thank you. There's so many juicy things that you said, like that stood out to me that I was like writing down. Thank you for having this class. First of all, we haven't done many in-person classes. So this brings me back to like the idea of what Kehao said. It's like, try this deep blue, smell this breathe, smell this peppermint. It's hard to describe over Zoom, but we've gotten so used to Zoom and the convenience of Zoom, right? But this leads into Kehao's point of support. That's the next juicy thing I want to talk about. Support. Like, I've said it time and time again that Kehao is very, very shy. Like, this is not her realm that she lives in. Like, this is not her perfect life of being comfortable. But time and time again, as a leader, we have to step out of these comfort zones. Like, we love our little warm and fuzzy comfort zone. Feels so good, feels safe. But we also need to be able to support. And we always talk about the support of our customers, which we want to continue to do with right here, membership overview, lifestyle overview, that we're going to talk about in a minute. How do we enroll them? How do we get them into the Facebook group that we have, which I feel is such a big deal for our team because there's so much education in there. Are we sending them emails or text messages, reminding them, about the great things about loyalty rewards? You want to get on an LRP? Follow up, what Tony's doing. They didn't enroll yet, but she's following up with them. She's supporting them. She's answering their questions or asking questions. And just really being their sounding board. Like, oh, I got this peppermint oil from you last month, but wait, what did you say? It's good for headaches. Wait, can you tell me again? So like being their oily Bible that they can like ask you questions like, oh my gosh, my son is sick. What did you say about On Guard? And that's oftentimes what we are. Like we're their lifeline. People that are searching for natural solutions that maybe is not on our team yet. They're not in our Facebook group where there's like this whole thing of education. We're their lifelines. They're asking us, what am I supposed to do? I think I hurt my back working out. Oh, deep blue, what else? You know, so being supportive in that realm is very important, but being supportive to your leaders. Cal could have said like, great, Tony, thanks for saying yes. You're a builder. Moved you on this team and da da da. We'll meet, have a business overview. You're having a class? Right on. Sorry, I can't make it. You know what to do. Share your testimony. You love all those oils. Go for it, girl. Which wouldn't have been bad. Like it's very positive. But the support of showing up and going to this class and teaching it and being there and just all the things, right? So support of our customers, support of our leaders. That's kind of where I want to go with this. But
I want to just share one more thing,
sure.
Kanan, since you mentioned it. So like Kanan said, like this is totally out of my comfort zone. Like you guys all know I'm a teacher. I can stand in front of my class and I can talk to my students all day long. And I'm super confident in that. I know what I'm doing. They don't make me nervous or anything like that. But put me in front of adults, it's a whole nother story. Like I hate talking in front of other adults. That's when I get nervous. Even though it's something like doTERRA that I am confident about and that I know a lot about, it makes me super nervous. So totally like something out of my comfort zone. And I shared this with Kanan already, but I actually signed up to do a PD at my school, and and I'm super nervous about it. So that's another thing I'm doing that is putting me outside of my comfort zone. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with it.
Thank you. I know this is
How
big.
lots of spearmint, the oil of finding your voice. Spearmint is the oil of finding your voice and using your voice. So, but you're doing amazing. We're so grateful.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
And just one more thing. So
Yes.
Tony works at Sam Sato's and she wakes up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So she doesn't come on our calls very often, but I convinced her to jump on tonight and I said, Kanani really wants us there together. So thank you, Tony, for jumping on tonight. I know you got to go sleep pretty soon so you can wake up super early, but we appreciate it.
Thank you, Tony.
Thanks for advertising it for the Sam Salto's part. Yeah, we're
Yes,
on vacation.
Sam Sato's. Everybody loves Sam Sato's.
Love it, girl.
I'm
Thank
still trying to put the doTERRA into Sam Salto's in the back and in the front. Trying my best.
you. Oh, love it, girl.
Yes.
Love it.
You
Jump
tell
off.
Kirk. You tell Kirk Liza
Yeah, you tell
said,
Kirk.
come on, Kirk, let's go.
Oh, trust me, I've been doing my my traveling what is that called? The sprayer thingamajig? My diffuser. I've been bringing it to
Oh.
work.
Good. Best way to educate, right? Just set up that diffuser, girl. Thank you. I know you
Welcome,
gotta
guys.
wake up, so I appreciate it.
I got another half an hour before I can go to bed.
Oh, good. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna do an action item, guys. We talked about classes. We actually have a class tomorrow. It is on Zoom. Lifestyle overview with Marissa. And I'm just gonna give you like a minute or two, and wherever you enrolled the last, I don't know, 6 months, let's say, 4 to 6 months, invite them. They probably didn't get a lifestyle overview yet. Maybe you did one with them, maybe not. But this is a great class for them to learn more how to use their oils, what other products they might need, and all about LRP. So I'm going to mute and you get out your phones and just start texting however many people you get. Just a couple minutes.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. I agree with Kanan. I always try to target like my enrollments for the 4 to 6 months. But if you want to re-engage anyone, have customers that haven't ordered in a while, even have customers that are like consistently ordering, they're still, if they've never been to this class, it's phenomenal. And I have to be honest, it's not geared necessarily to brand new people, but there's no reason why, if you had somebody that was interested in attending a class, why they couldn't attend this class. It's such a great class. So all right, I'm gonna go invite too.
I wanted to ask a question. My parents are leaving tomorrow for Philippines, and I gave them a whole bottle of On Guard pills and Tri-Ease. Is there anything else that they should be taking with them just so that they can be there safely and coming back? What is like your guys' travel tricks that you guys do or use a lot?
Tony, are you
We
in
can
the,
pop
I'm
a couple
assuming,
things.
are you on the in the Facebook group?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna go ahead and tag you in a couple of posts that I've done in there on travel, because I post about this a couple times because I have like a whole system. I wouldn't overthink it, but like beadlets are really great, easy and convenient because you can pop them. So like they can work both as the oil form and, you know, for easy like travel. For sure, the On Guard sanitizing spray, but I'll tag you in a travel post if anybody else wants to give their suggestions. But I love the beadlets as like a little easy hack. I think they're so great. So
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Hopefully you got a couple texts out. I mean, we can continue after we jump off, continue those texts. Tomorrow should be a great class. And I'm gonna just keep moving on. So just a reminder, we try to do a Pauhana night at Liza's once a month, and it's usually at the end of the month, and I always look forward to it. I always get super excited. So if you're free, please join us. We're going to organize some doTERRA products. We're gonna prep a couple of things for our event next week, Reclaim Your Health. We're gonna prep some nice little goodie bags, and then talk story and connect and laugh and have fun. So if you're able to make it, Liza's house, that's the RSVP right there. And we usually try to start around 5 o'clock. Just poo-poos, have a drink, and just connect with each other. So that's oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you like it because I actually drink with you. So
I do. I look forward to it.
the chat is going up. I can't believe I forgot correct X, Cami. Thank you. Yes, correct X. Yes, yes, yes. Digestion, Wendy said, and then Cami said tamer. So I think definitely one or the other. Calmer, serenity to help with sleep, stress, nerves. Try to think about oils that are really versatile that you can use for like multiple, you know, things. I'm tagging you in a couple posts, but I feel like we could do a travel class because there's like so many great travel hacks. I don't do this as much, but people love to travel with the drops. My daughter loves the drops, but again, those are easy to put in like hot water, hot tea, you know, as well. So keep the suggestions coming. Oh, and see, Cami said like something like Digestin or Tamer is so great for the sinuses too. So it's like a double dip, right? Like you can use it for digestive support, but also for sinus support as well. So Cami's asking in the chat. So check out the chat, Tony, because there's a ton of great suggestions.
All right, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Just more of announcements since we're kind of wrapping it up. We'd love for all of you to join us and invite your friends, your customers, whoever. This is going to be great. We did a call with Charity a couple of weeks ago with breathing and Reiki meditation. She's wonderful. So I'm actually looking forward to this class a lot. But join us on Sunday, October 29th at 4 o'clock. There's the RSVP, and we will be doing more breathing and stretches with oils. I just say invite. This is such a great opportunity, and it's free. It's no cost. We're on Zoom and we're doing it all together. Last announcement, we have Reclaim Your Health that's happening in like 10 days next week. So we would love for all of you to come and help. We do have some spots open and available. We're going to try and get those spots filled with our customers, potentially new people. We'd love to bring in people that, of course, I mean, everyone's affected by what happened on Maui, but the impact of what people directly affected up country in Lahaina, please invite them. Dr. Riggs will be here. How to support our bodies, support our emotions with just different products. He will be the teacher, and he is absolutely amazing. He is a doctor, so bridging that gap with modern medicine and holistic medicine, he is like the perfect person. He will be doing a question and answer with kind of like no, I don't even know how to say it, like no filter. Maybe that's the word. Like he'll just be very open in sharing. Maybe that's what the best way to say it. So please invite. We can send you the link. It is in our Facebook group. The image to text people, and then the link to sign up. If people are struggling to pay the $10 registration fee, just let us know and we will definitely try to help out. Anything else, Liz?
No, I don't think so. Just we have a lot of events coming up, like Kanan said, and you know, the end of the month has definitely creeped up on us, but we really hope that you guys invite and attend as much as possible. The Pauhana is supposed to be last Friday of every month, just a gathering. So kind of keep that on your radar. That's always there. Not very oily, just for connection, community, to get together. Sometimes we do a little bit of an oil focus, but for sure the classes on the calendar, the lifestyle overview tomorrow with Marissa, and the breathing and stretch class with Charity and Alyssa, and the Reclaim Your Health event. I can't stress enough. Please invite. Incredible opportunities for people to connect. So that's it for us.
All right. Cami just asking, yes, there's an Oahu event. I want to say November 11th, and the link and the graphic is in our group, Cam. So you can go and register for that. I want to say it's still open. Like there's still spots.
Yeah. So there's one on 10/28 this weekend that we're able to go to, that you're able to go to, and November 11th as well. And yes, Erin, I love that you've been logging on lately. I don't know if the Reclaim Your Health events for Oahu were in the Facebook group or just in the WhatsApp group, but I can send you the links, Cami, for 10/28 or 11/11. Or did they go in the group, Kanan? I post so many things everywhere. I don't.
Yeah, I thought I saw the Oahu event link in there.
Awesome. I'll go ahead find it and tag Cami in it.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much. We love having these calls. We love connecting and just being all together on Wednesday night. And hopefully you can join us on Friday so we can actually like see you, hug you, have a drink, of course, you know, Kanan, cheers. I love to do all of that with you. Picture lice. You want to get a quick pic? Cameras on if you can.
No, my lighting is terrible tonight. All right. Smile. Oh, okay. One more person there. Smile. All right. Got it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for showing up for yourselves. Thank you for showing up for your business. And we appreciate each and every one of you. We always love to see your beautiful faces. Have a great week. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Aloha.